Welcome viewers to episode 2 of Life of an Elite Dangerous Trader. Last episode the first episode, we bought I bought my new ship. I've got a Cobra Mark III, outfitted to the maximum tonnage, maximum cargo space, and upgraded our frame shift drive. I think that's what it's called, yes. And checked out a few other outfitting options which we didn't take. Got myself to a maximum jump range of, I think it's 13 or 12.8, something like that. And yeah, I explained a bit about the rares, and we uploaded our first data to Elite OCR and Slopey's best profit calculator. So first things first, before we make our first trade, or our first buy, we're going to go to Slopey's best profit calculator, and we're going to usually just be set like that. Press current here, and this will select your current system. And then if there's any usually systems got, not usually, a lot of systems got multiple stations in them, and they will be populated here, providing there's data in the database for that sister station. And we're in George Lucas Station, so we're going to choose that one. Credits, I'm going to input the amount of credits I've got, because this is pertinent when you've only got a low amount of credits, so you'll understand down the track. So I've currently got 274,000. My cargo capacity, that was from my old hauler, it's now up to 60 tons. And I like to use this within distance, and just pluck this figure, 25. I don't want to have to travel too far to make trades. That can take up to 8 jumps depending on where you are, where you're going. The 2 system, any, I don't care where we're going at the moment. Commodity, don't care what we're trading. Of course I want to show station name, and the distance, show distance down here. This will bring up this column, these 2 columns, and the distance in light years to where it wants you to make the trade, and the credit per light year. I don't really, actually, as a matter of fact, I'll get rid of that one. I don't care for that column. I don't use auto update. I don't think it's necessary to update the database every, I think it's 6 minutes, 300 seconds, 5 minutes. When I upload data, and once it's uploaded, I then force data download, and that gets me the fresh data. And that may be, every 10-15 minutes, so there's no use doubling up. What's the point? Alright, so now we've got all those things set. We go to search. And yes, okay, that's good. So currently I've got it, what's the word? Sorted ascending by profit column. So the line with the most profit, trade with the most profit is up top. Okay, we'll just go from the left column to the right. Our left, this is our from station, system and station. This is the last time it was updated. Old versions used to have a countdown, like a minutes in different colours depending on how close you were. I preferred that, but now Slopey's changed it to this, and this is the relative to UTC time. So this is last updated. This station here, which happened to be the one we updated last episode, was updated on the 6th of January 2015 at 11:10 AM UTC time. If you look at the time here, it doesn't show you the date, but it's currently the 6th of January, and it is 11:19. So this data is 9 minutes old. So it's as accurate as it gets. 2 station. This is a station that it recommends, or has the highest profit going to it, and this is the last time it was updated. So again, 6th of January this year, obviously, 5:51 AM. So that data's 6 hours old, 5.5 hours old, and that's well and truly within a good time range. Once you start getting outside 12-24 hours, maybe start thinking about applying caution to your trade. But we're going to get there, we're going to update it, and if it's wrong, we may make a bad trade, we may lose money, whatever. It's not real money, is it? So this is what it wants you to buy, the type and the commodity, advanced catalyzers. available stock. I just like to keep this column here, so I know if there's, you know, if I've got 60 tons and there's only 20, then what's the point in making that trade? And this is the unit price, buy price and sell price. I just double check them. That's what you check the data when you get to and from the station to check it's accurate. And that's the profit it thinks we're going to make, we should make, if those prices are correct. And the unit per profit, so that's 880 per ton, which is not that greatest. Now, why are these per ton more? I'm not sure why they're not at the top. Alright, anyway, so I'm just going to go with this one. I might figure that out later. You can put in the comments why I'm being retarded and not working that out myself. Okay, so we're going to go back in the game and we're going to buy some technology, advanced catalyzers. Down to technology. I promise we will get into rare trades. It's pretty exciting. I actually haven't done it myself, but I want to get into it myself, and I've read a lot about it now. I think I'm pretty up to date. So I'm just going to max out my cargo. So all out for 148. See, we had well and truly enough. Still got another 130,000 to 25,000 to play with if you wanted to buy some more stuff. But I don't. Alright. One thing I recommend you do, which I didn't do just then, is go to your map and make sure you can get to the system. But I think pretty much every system's accessible now by myself. I'm not sure. Who knows? I have a quick search of the system. We're looking for, can't pronounce it, Narakapoi. Actually, it's Fairway West. I'm not going to be able to see it. So I'm just going to type it in here. NGAROKPOI. I'm using a second monitor that I can actually see this on, so I'm not remembering this. I spelled that wrong. NGAROKPOI. There we go. And plot route 3 jumps, sorry. Cool. And we make sure we've got fuel and exit. And we want to launch. Okay, you will hear me using voice attack a fair bit throughout transit. So hear me saying some weird things, just disregard. This is the first time I'm flying the ship, so bear with me. Landing gear.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
I only just started using my thrusters. I've bound them to my top hat, or my point of view hat, and one of my axes is on my thruster control. By the way, I'm using the Thrustmaster T-Flight Otaz. Check pronunciation. Sounds nice.
Scan detected.
Boost. Didn't like that one. Okay. Voice attack. I don't know whether it's just my speaking, my pronunciation of words. Sometimes it just works absolutely like a dream. Sometimes it just doesn't. Whether I don't use it for a week or so and it forgets my voice or something. Who knows? Warp.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, some commands just stop working after a while. Oh. If you guys don't like my commands or want me to think I should change them to something a little bit better, I've changed them a lot since my last episode, last series.
1. Engage.
But if you reckon I should change them, I've got a better command for it, better pronunciation, better wording, please chuck it in the comments. I'll have a crack. Warp.
Frameshift drive charging.
commands I've been looking to change is the coming out of warp one. I don't want to say it now because it'll drop me out of frame shift.
4, 3,
It's exit
2,
warp.
1. Engage.
Sounds a bit tacky to me. I can't think of anything appropriate. I've been thinking for a week or so now. I just can't think of anything. So if you want to come up with any suggestions, chuck them in the comments. Much appreciated. Okay, here we are. Where do we want to go? The Grismac plant. Gee, where's that? Is it even leave? Uh-oh. I don't see a Grismac plant. What am I doing wrong? This is possibly what happens when people input the wrong data, because it is all crowdsourced. I'm going to check my map. Why can't I check system data? Or am I not in the system right? You fool. Right, where's it going now? There it is. Rookie mistake, I wasn't even in the system yet. Hey? Warp. Warp.
Frameshift drive
See what I
charging.
mean? See if we can't make that mistake again. Be nice not to.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Excuse me. There we go this time, huh? Bet it's the first one. Look at that. That helps. I'll stick with my mouse a little bit. Approach. So there's another one. That brings me down to 75% throttle. Yeah, I wouldn't want something better for that. Now, as you probably know with this game, or if you haven't played it before, there is a lot of travelling time. I mean, once you get into the thick of it, especially being I don't know, maybe I haven't tried any other trades in this game yet, but being a trader, you spend maybe 1-2 minutes in station, then you spend the next five or so in transit, you know, flying a super cruise, etc. If you got, you know, throughout the series there's going to be a lot of travelling. If you think I should cut out the travelling, let me know in the comments. I'm going to do so, because it can be boring, especially when the stations are a long way away. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
See, I like that one. It's good. This is my first time docking this new ship. Although I don't think it's going to be too much different to the hauler. Just going to send all my power to the engines, give me a bit more speed. I don't need systems or weapons. Landing gear. There's my pad.
Landing
Ooh,
gear
slow down.
deployed. Using
my landing gear. Well, hazards of a new ship, I guess. Usually my landing gear deploys well before you get to the pad. And I'm already slowed down.
Docking successful.
Done. Successful.
Engines
If you call that.
disengaged.
Into the starport. Let's see if this data is correct. I think it is. I think it should be. It's not that old. Whoa, refueling costs a lot now. I was used to the haul only costing like 30-40 credits. Maybe a fuel scoop will come in handy. Advanced catalyzers, wasn't it? Down to the technology. Can't remember what price we bought them for. But a 3348 is 1 credit lower than what Slopey's told me. And I just want to see if this drops it. So I'm still not sure how our player run the economy is, or how much effect the player has on the economy. See, it doesn't change it, but it only sells 60. I'm hoping that, you know, it is player economy is player affected, and if I sell, say, 200 tons of something, it does affect the price a bit. Vice versa if you buy it. Okay, so back to our standard process for trading. Scroll to the top, and I'm going to screen cap them all. Never usually have that problem. Of course, now I'm filming, I do. And out to OCR. I'm going to remove these from that issue I had before, if you remember from the first episode. Or was it the second? Who knows? This is the second. Okay, we want our last. Was that 5 screenshots? Yes, it must have been. Yeah, the way it's set up now, just fluke set up. It's obviously screenshots, station, screenshot, station, so it's easy to figure out which ones to use. OCR all. And looking good. As I said, it'll come up, tell you if it thinks there's an error or a correction it needs. Usually gets O's and D's mixed up. So far so good. That's all done. Export, save, clear, removal. This is a new feature too. That apologies, I don't know who actually make this. I forget. No, CBAC, it is CBAC. Add this little button into removal. You used to have to, you know, click that 4 or 5 times to get it. Yeah, it's only 5 clicks, but whatever. It's handy. Over to best profit calculator and add it in. What have I done here? I've gone to the chat. Wrong. Add process. Grismec, that's the one we're in. And we're going to load our add data. What system? N. Alright, and let that go for a little bit. Alright, the data uploaded. You didn't hear that because I cut the video for a second. Took about 2 minutes, so it's a lot quicker than it has been in previous versions, which is good. Alright, yep. We'll just update our cash flow. Oh, this is what I was talking about, where it hangs a bit after it uploads. Now I can't do anything. I'll just pause the video there and I'll be back when it's working. Well, didn't even have to pause, it works now. So we're up to 325,000. Oh, and straight to search. Alright. No, it hasn't selected the current system. That was my bad. Now we search. Okay, so we're off somewhere else, which is good. I like not having to sit at the same to go back and forth between stations. That was part of what I did in my first series. I endeavoured to never visit the same station twice. Okay, I've just checked the time and I notice we've gone over a bit. That's alright. So we'll cut it there. Again, we didn't achieve much this episode, we're still getting into it. We'll start getting a couple of trades out per episode. And we'll do that for a little while to get a bit of a bankroll, then we might look into doing something else. Working up our way up to our next ship. So after all that, I'll see you next time.